How does Miami deal with Lin in the Knicks? A question that a couple of weeks ago would have sounded absurd. How do the Knicks deal with this Miami team that is just playing spectacular basketball? Miami played this past Tuesday night and beat Sacramento 120-108. They have been obliterating opponents. Chalmers opens up on Lin. Anthony from the elbow. Carmelo Anthony, and you can hear a large contingent of Knicks fans, as you might expect, here in Miami.
Well, that's a long way to travel if you're Joel Anthony on that pick and roll.
Oh, LeBron James on the lob from Dwayne Wade. Shot clock down to 4. Lin slips it inside for Stoudemire. This is a Miami team that is averaging 104 points a game. They lead the NBA, and they just give it right back to the Knicks. Chandler sets the pick, trying to free up Lin. They doubled up. Stoudemire gets it inside, picked off by James. Here comes Chalmers. He has Wade with him. Wade blows the stuff. Carmelo gets the step and rejected by Anthony.
This is an exciting style of basketball. Offense to defense, defense to offense.
7 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, third in scoring behind Kobe Bryant.
In fact, in this winning streak, had a chance to exact that revenge against the Orlando Magic here in this building, holding Dwight Howard to only 10 points, 5 of 10 shooting.
Oh, the steal by Chalmers. He's been all over Lin. The downside with Jeremy Lin, as well as he has played, have been turnovers, although the other night, just 4 in the win over Atlanta. There's Chandler getting inside, stripped, good play by James. They're on the run again. Wade scores.
Defense to offense, something that has really improved with this Heat team. They come up with a block shot or a steal, getting out in transition.
Lin penetrated, tried to get it to Stoudemire, picked off. Here comes Wade, fields back, Bosch. Rebounded by Wade. Wade with the runner. Miami with a 10-4 lead, and Mike D'Antoni calls for time. But what is so impressive about Lin is that he's able to keep that dribble alive.
That's the key. That is the huge key. You got to keep the dribble alive to explore your options, especially at that high pick and roll situation.
Here's the double on Fields. Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire able to knock it down.
Well, case in point, you just saw how Landry Fields picked up his dribble in that pick and roll situation. If that's Jeremy Lin, he's extending that big man out.
Bosch, Chris Bosch, who went through a mild slump breaking out against Sacramento the other night, but in the previous 6 games he struggled, shot around 40% from the field. Carmelo Anthony on the drive, and Tyson Chandler able to follow.
Well, what I like about this Knicks offense early on is when the ball is swung to Carmelo Anthony in the corner. People talk about him being a ball stopper. Even though he got his shot blocked on that, I like the aggressiveness with the shot clock running down.
Bosch getting the step, and a foul is called. It is on the Knicks, on Chandler.
They've been hurting the Knicks before this Jeremy Lin story.
And all Carmelo Anthony.
Now you really have 2 finishers on the floor. We've seen the game winners by Jeremy Lin as well as the game winners by Carmelo Anthony, and not as much pressure is on Carmelo. All great players know how to adjust to any system, and I don't think Carmelo will be any different.
Chalmers has done an excellent job here at the start against Lin. I think he met him at the airport in the early morning hours. He is attached to him. Now, LeBron James switches off. As Fields goes up for the shot, a foul is called. The question, was it in the act, or was he trying to jump past it?
Backside.
Foul is on Chalmers. They double up again on Lin. Gets it inside. Picked off. Bosch with the steal. Second turnover for Lin. Here is James. Rebounded by Fields.
Miami is so good at creating offense from their defense.
Fields using the screen. Playoffs, but has really fit in well with this group. The steal by Stoudemire, chased by Chalmers. And he misses the stuff, but he was fouled.
We talked about 17 points, 25 last season.
Once again, Chalmers on Lin. You see Carmelo Anthony cutting down low. Lin pops it out to Fields. Here's Fields with the runner. Fields with the rebound. The tip is missed. Stoudemire is there. Good job by the Knicks on the offensive glass, but they cannot convert.
Now you got to get back in transition.
James with a gorgeous scoop shot.
Spoelstra made it a point this season. We're going to run not only on steals, block shots, but even on makes.
And LeBron looking for the steal. Ends up on top of the scorer's table. Lin on the penetration. He got bottled up. The ball slapped away. Lost it. Last touch by Lin. With 7 turnovers over the first 7 minutes. Wade played by Smith. Beautiful crossover. And misses the layup.
We've seen 3 or 4 layups just botched on both sides of the ball here.
Nice lead pass from J.R. Smith to Tyson Chandler. And a technical foul.
A defensive low post presence like Tyson Chandler to change shots.
Battier playing Carmelo Anthony. Lin now guarded by James. Shot clock out of 2. Here is Carmelo. Kept alive by Chandler. Lin is open. Passed out of 3. Takes to the rim and scores.
Middle of that shot in the air, changed his body and used that left hand off the glass.
First shot attempt for Jeremy Lin. A foul away from the ball. As nice pass as James on the hop. Found Chalmers as Lin was, and then in the summer league. But he was about to quit. Novak hits the 3, and he has been a find for the Knicks.
Well, no question. Jeremy Lin slipped through the cracks. Period. The scouting wasn't there. My only question is, how many more Jeremy Lin stories are there on the end of benches in college, high school, and even in the professional ranks? Because trust me, there's guys walking around, and Eric Spoelstra, someone alluded to this when he was speaking with us. There's guys out there that, given the right opportunity and the right system, can have the same type of effect. Maybe not on the brightest lights and stage like New York, but they're certainly out there.
Haslem with a couple of block shots and then a foul. Amazing Stars challenge. Incidentally, he's on Steve Kerr.
Shout out for the Knicks back in the summer of 2010. They said he was the quickest and had the best lateral movements of anybody they'd ever tested. That's why they kept his eye on him. And when he was finally released on Christmas Day, they signed him the next day. But some people had some faith in him. Took a look at his shoes just a moment ago.
Great story, but it's got to continue. He's got to continue to play at this level, and the Knicks got to continue to win. But they've got to play together as a team. It's not all Jeremy Lin, but Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Smith, who has the basketball right there. Offensively, they all got to be able to get on the same page.
Shot clock is down to 3. Final minute, first quarter. Davis flings up a running hook with the shot clock at 1. Miami with a 1-point lead. Here's Miller from downtown. Mike Miller, who's made it back from a sports hernia, missed the first 12 games of the season. Able to knock down the 3 at Miami, a team that leads the NBA in three-point shooting at 40%. Defensive 3-second violation is called.
And that's where Novak was for the 3 seconds.
Carmelo was lined up, ready to shoot the free throw. Now he sits down. Landry Fields returns. Knocked away from James, but recovered. Cole. And it's batted out of bounds by Haslem.
To only be down by 4, that's something.
Davis gets it off as this first quarter comes to a close.
Well, when you shoot 38% from the floor and you're only down by 4 points, to me that's positive. And you have 9 turnovers, but from the North 9 turnovers, only 4 points resulted from them.
Did you say geek there? Is that basketball terminology? Nice play by Cole. He gets the jump ball. Tying it up with Landry Fields.
With the rookie Norris Cole on him, see if Mike D'Antoni can post him a little bit.
Davis way off. Good job by Fields getting to that loose ball. Miami with both LeBron James and Dwayne Wade sitting on the bench. Here's Fields on the drive. Fields with the putback.
Fields has been very active on that offensive glass. That's the 8th offensive rebound in the first half for the New York Knicks.
And the Knicks are whipping 2. Nice lead pass. Haslam blows the layup. Miami with a number of missed layups and dunks.
You can count 4 or 5 missed layups, point blank.
Nice fake by Novak and hits the 3 as Mike Miller went flying by. Steve Novak shooting 44% from downtown. He's given the Knicks a 1-point lead. And a good pass, and Haslam this time lays it in.
Cole is fantastic at attacking that paint area. Does a good job of sucking the defense right to him.
Here is Novak left open for 3. Steve Novak cut by San Antonio, signed by the Knicks. The Knicks his 5th NBA team in 6 years. Good job by J.R. Smith.
Has the presence of mind to step back behind that 3. And on the other end, showing his discount double check championship belt.
Stoudemire, and a foul is called. Tomorrow night, Sprint All-Star Celebrity Game starting at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, and the All-Star Game.
We love what Eric Spoelstra has done this season in his substitution patterns. Remember last season, a lot of times, when either Wade or LeBron went to the bench, one of the other was on the floor. He has the luxury now because of Shane Battier and Mike Miller coming back from health. Keep both of those guys at times on the bench together.
And Wade is back. Knicks in the midst of a 10-2 run as Bosch came up with air, and a jump ball is called. Injury problems continued, which set things up for Jeremy Lin to take over, and he started the last 11 consecutive games. Nice move by Wade.
Doesn't get any better than that if you're Dwayne Wade. I mean, that is a tough shot over a pretty good defender in Landry Fields.
Jeffries, and he knocks it down. Jared Jeffries, not noted for perimeter shooting.
Absolutely. You would pay money for Jared Jeffries to take that shot, but recently, been knocking down that shot, especially with the more time he's been getting because of the injuries to Carmelo.
Good pass inside. Haslam kicks it right back. It's Cole. Rebounded by Stoudemire. Oh, nice move by Fields around Battier. Shot blocked from behind by Haslam and then thrown away. It's up 28-38 along with 7 assists against the Lakers. Oh, the steal as Lin had it taken out of his hands by Cole. Oh, look out. Cole landing hard. And Lin continues to have difficulties. That's his 4th turnover.
And it's all because of the pressure of Cole and Chalmers at the initial point and tack of that pick and roll.
Lin looking for the screen, but Haslam jumped out. Novak called for steps. Good job by Battier preventing the 3-point shot. 4 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Stoudemire looking for the steal, but it's recaptured by Cole. Shot clock at 5. Bosch with a driving hook. Game is tied at 32.
Yeah, if you're Tyson Chandler, you've got to know guys' tendencies, and obviously Chris Bosch is left-handed. Force him right.
Speaking of Tyson Chandler, he picked up that technical back in the 1st quarter, and that's number 9 on the season. Oh, what a move by Landry Fields. 9 technicals, that's a high number, and with the compressed schedule, the 1-game suspension takes place on technical number 13, along with $5,000 fine.
A lot of games left, too.
Here is Bosch. Yes. They've won 10 of the last 11. The Knicks have won 9 of their last 11. At one point, they won 7 in a row. They're at 17 and 17. They're 7th in the East. Stoudemire got the step. Strong move by Amari Stoudemire.
Oh, a very aggressive, strong move by Amari.
Timeout is taken by the Heat. We'll be heading to Orlando with their all-star starter. Shot clock down to 4. James, tough angle shot, but kept alive. Cole getting to it. Cole played on a switch now by Anthony. Just under 6 to go in this first half as Cole is clobbered. And he will shoot 2. All-star. The Knicks up by 1. It's been close throughout. Miami is led by as many as 6. Once again, Chalmers attached to Lin. Carmelo Anthony playing with 2 fouls. Shot clock at 3. Spin move by J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith playing in his 4th game as a Knick. He's playing in China, signed with the Knicks as a free agent. After spending the last 5 years in Denver providing instant offense. Lin going for the steal, but
Jeremy Lin.
Shot clock down to 4. Chalmers for 3. Hustle by Lin, kept alive. Battier gets to it. Wade, well, he had the room, hesitated, and then knocked it down.
Well, if you're Mike D'Antoni, you've got to be frustrated. This back-to-back plays that you're just basically giving up points here. Mario Chalmers gets the block charge against Jeremy Lin.
Battier all over Anthony backing his way. And Joel Anthony with the rebound. Here comes James. LeBron comes up short and it's put home by Wade. Miami up by 1. Lin with a runner that is an air ball. He has struggled in this first half. Chalmers for 3. Lin is on it. 3-on-1 for the Knicks. Anthony rejected by Joel Anthony. J.R. Smith able to keep it alive. Carmelo Anthony turned back by Joel Anthony, and now Battier breaks up the pass. Stoudemire just threw it away. James off the steal, trying to go the distance, recovered by Joel Anthony, and he lost it. Now J.R. Smith with a 3-on-2. Lin, and it's an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Jeremy Lin. It has been a very quiet first half for Lin. He assisted on the first 2 Knick field goals, but overall just 2 points, 2 assists, and those 5 turnovers. Shot clock to 6. Wade off balance. Oh, it's tipped by James, and he came up short. Lin met by LeBron. Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire with 9 points. The Knicks lead by 1.
Make that 11 points for Stoudemire because he's carrying them offensively. 2 of 11 between Jeremy Lin and Carmelo Anthony, who's got to find and get going offensively.
Chalmers got it inside, but the strip, good job by Stoudemire. Lin had it knocked away. Good play by Battier. Here comes LeBron. Oh, he hammers it home, a 2-handed jam. Miami back on top. The turnover by Lin leading to the field goal by James. Wow. The steal by Wade, chased by Lin. Wade. Once again, Miami's defensive presence has taken the spotlight as they now lead it by 3. Chandler rejected and fouled. free throw shooter. TNT on Tuesday, champion Dallas Mavericks. Very significant in the finals against Miami.
To me, he was the difference maker, especially in that 2-3 matchup zone that Dallas played throughout that series, really forcing LeBron James and Dwayne Wade to take a lot of outside shots.
Just under 2 minutes remaining, first half. Chalmers able to split through, kicks it out for Battier. Yes. Three-pointer for Shane Battier.
Know your personnel and know where they like it.
Shane Battier started the season slowly from three-point land, but has come on. They double up on Smith. Pass intended for Chandler. Recovered by Stoudemire. 2 on the shot clock. Lin fires for 3. Rebounded by Battier. Wade with a series of head fakes to set it up for Joel Anthony.
Start to press and take bad shots.
Battier has been a huge factor in this first half. Miami up by 6. They double up on Lin. See Battier jumping out. Lin got the step. Nice move. Did not finish. Lin gets it out to Carmelo Anthony for 3. Wade using the clock. Down to 5 on the 24. Down to 3. Chalmers. Yes! From downtown with the shot clock running down. Final seconds of the half. It's all Carmelo. And he hits. That'll count. They will review it, but he got it off on time in Miami with a 51-47 lead. All right, for more on Jeremy Lin, let's go to Craig.
Well, Mike D'Antoni says Jeremy Lin has never seen the speed and pressure of the Heat defense like he has tonight. But he told him, listen, when you blow by somebody, you got to keep going. If you stop to figure it out, that's when their speed will kill you. He said he's a smart kid. I promise you, he'll have a better half this time around.
All right, Craig, Lin missing on that open jump shot. Here's Chalmers with some room. Missed on a three-pointer. And back comes Lin.
That's the beauty about the game, the NBA game. Every game takes on a whole new life.
Lin on the drive is fouled. He was
So goal attempts or the scoring. To me, he should have more than 2 assists. People following his family, he's handled it great.
handled it very well.
But it's still a lot. You know, there's bright lights in New York City, and I think once he gets accustomed to all that, I think we'll start to see this happen again for him. But he could be getting tired as well. This is a lot of games for him to be playing.
He's played a lot of minutes during the course of his previous 10 starts. Shot clock down to 4. James, yes. It's a two-pointer, had a foot on the line. Miami shooting at 46% for the game. That's 10 points now for LeBron. The Knicks at 44%. Wild attempt by Anthony, but he drew the foul. It's on Joel Anthony. Commits the foul on Carmelo Anthony. TATV, go to NBA.com/fan night to vote for the game that
Tony, especially the way Novak was shooting the basketball in that first half. 3 of 3 from threes, 9 points. Maybe we'll see him early on in this third period.
lead pass from Wade. Bosch. Another nice move by Chris Bosch. He has 10 points.
Twice Tyson Chandler has not read the scouting report. It's left-handed, Bosch. You can't allow him to go left.
Wade with the steal. So Miami back up to a 6-point lead.
That's the Heat's 12th steal this game.
Chandler rejected by Joel Anthony. Wade, yes. Once again, an early timeout taken by Mike Dan, Tony, each of the players.
You're scaring these young players that are listening to you say that. They're going to go there for a fun exhibition game.
Carmelo Anthony with a beautiful adjustment. 59-53, Miami. They've led most of the way, led by as many as 8 just a moment ago. Wade, hacked, and he'll head to the line. Foul on the act by Fields here at home. They've won their last 8 at home.
More up-tempo. You've got 2 great finishers on the wing in LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. Chris Bosh with that mid-range game, and Mario Chalmers coming on offensively, shooting the ball from distance.
Pass from Lin broken up and recovered by Stoudemire, preventing another turnover. Carmelo. James with the rebound. Wade with 18. He scored the last 6 for the Heat. Wade. Anthony keeps it alive for Miami, and then Lin nearly picked it off as close to a backcourt violation. Oh, look at that ball whipped around. It ends up in the hands of Chris Bosh.
Well, what did Eric Spoelstra tell us about this? Been a lot of trust. A long year last year. The scrutiny was on this team, the Miami Heat. Now they trust one another more, and that's why you see more ball movement.
Kick ball is called on the backdoor attempt. So team president Pat Riley. Norris Cole has come on for Mario Chalmers, just picked up a 4th foul. Carmelo Anthony with 15 points. Miami with an 8-point lead. But the start of this season, LeBron James said, you know, it's a different feeling coming into this year. Open shots for Bosh. And get the idea that he wished he could have gotten a do-over on how he handled the Bosh. Actually, he admitted when he left Cleveland, of course, the decision show, taking his talents to South Beach, on and on. It's certainly a different scenario this year. Lin in traffic draws the foul.
Contact and beating, and still be able to get those and one.
A prosperous year for athletes who attended Harvard. Jeremy Lin, preceded by Ryan Fitzpatrick, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, got off to a sparkling start, leading to a new lucrative contract, and then Bills cooled off. But Ryan certainly has a promising upside down the road, and he talks about being doubted as Bosh was fouled by Stoudemire. He felt in his earlier years when he was a backup quarterback.
Not to sugarcoat anything, Jeremy Lin slipped through the cracks because there's no way. Absolutely.
I mean, they didn't even see players sometimes. But here comes Lin down the lane. And a foul called. It's a block. Centered by Hyundai, live from Orlando. And tomorrow,
The line with 7 points, only 3 assists through 3 quarters.
Heat lead is now 7. Wade played by J.R. Smith. Smith getting help with Chandler coming over. Here's Wade. It counts and the foul. Jeffries back on the floor. Coming on for Mari Stoudemire. Shot clock to 7. Smith for 3. J.R. Swish.
But I love those rivalry days very much the same way this was a rivalry back when I played New York and Miami and my Pacers and the Knicks.
Good job by Joel Anthony keeping it alive. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. J.R. Smith on Chris Bosh, and Bosh took advantage.
He recognized he had the smaller defender trying to chest and body him. Just turn around and shoot over him. He can't block the shot.
Strong game for Bosh. 17 points, 9 have come here in the third. They double up on Lin. Pass for Jeffries. Unable to handle it.
A lot of settling for long outside shots. Where's the ball movement, the pick and roll situation which we saw in that first quarter?
Oh, nice move by James, and he's hit by Chandler.
3 trays. They need some life out here, some spacing. There's Deion Sanders' game. And a lot of people hit me and said Deion Sanders is not a free safety. He was a cornerback, so I have to correct myself on that. Not a free safety. He was a cornerback.
Were you texted on that?
I was. Texted, tweeted.
You said free safety earlier?
I said free safety. I'm surprised you didn't catch that, Mr. Football.
Apparently I wasn't listening. Shot clock down to 2. Here is Lin, rejected by Joel Anthony. Battier for 3, yes. 5 blocks for Joel Anthony.
You come up with a steal or a block shot by Miami. It's off to the Derbies at the other end.
Offensive foul. That's the 4th personal on Carmelo Anthony. With Eric Spoelstra, he pointed at Joel Anthony as another player in a different way that fell through the cracks. Not a guy who's going to look for shots. He's attempted only 1, but he does it off the boards. He does it with blocks. Picked off by J.R. Smith. He has Novak on the wing, but Smith goes all the way. He's fouled. 74% career free throw shooter.
7 guys up until the end of this regular season now. He says his playoff roster and minutes may change, but
are not being played, and they get annoyed because it's coming.
Especially for Miami, if it's not a turnover or a block shot. Miami's done a good job in the half-court situation.
Nice play. Davis sets it up for Fields.
This is the unit I like with New York. They press a lot with this smaller lineup, trying to speed up the tempo, cause some turnovers.
Now showing some pressure. Knicks without their outstanding rookie, Iman Shumpert, who's James with the step, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Very strong, winning 15 of the last 18 games, 5-game series. Winning game 5 in Chicago and then lost in the NBA Finals to Dallas in 6.
Went cold. Yeah, that zone really frustrated them, and they settled for too many outside shots and didn't get enough easy ones like they're getting tonight from block shots and turnovers.
The pass from Davis. This team has to win a championship.
Yeah, championship or bust.
Smith. And again, that's a lot of pressure come playoff time, unlike any other team in the league.
Well, that's what Pat Riley, the mastermind behind all this, he's orchestrated it.
Final seconds of the quarter. James, yes! 9/10 of a second remaining. As Smith fires one off the side of the rim.
Eric, how much of the defense in the game so far has been basically focusing on Jeremy Lin and pressuring him and trapping the pick and roll?
We're playing our normal defense, which is to be aggressive, disruptive, and for the most part, we've been able to cover ground except for the fouls at the basket.
Adding to that defense, Joel Anthony with the 5 blocks, but what else is he doing on that pick and roll?
He's playing our system, and he covers a lot of ground. He uses his speed, his timing, and that's why we value him so much.
Thanks a lot. Back to you, Marvin.
All right, Craig, the tip is good by Jeffries as his 4th quarter gets underway. 12-point lead for Miami.
Other than Landry Fields, the only starter for the Knicks, let's see if the rest of the second unit, the smaller unit, can get this Knicks team back in it with their hustle and defense.
Shot clock to 2, down to 1. The rookie, Norris Cole, who continues to play so well.
You got to pick your poison with LeBron James with that smaller Knicks defensive unit on the floor. You're going to double team him and get the ball out of his hands. He's a willing passer.
Matty trying to draw the charge. They swing it around. Novak. So James fly by and Novak took advantage.
Novak is going to be huge.
Here's Davis hustling down court. Actually beat Cole. Smith banks it home. Nice play against the taller Shane Battier.
I can't tell you how difficult that shot is. He's made 2 of those the same way. Going left, shooting back right, bank shot.
9 points for J.R. Smith. The Knicks are within 9. Battier for 3. That shot was deflected, but Battier right there. The tip by Haslam. Udonis Haslem got a piece of it. Miami back up by 11. No hesitation from Smith. J.R. Smith from downtown, and Eric Spoelstra calls for time. Hawks, not bad.
Surprising that he has not had a triple-double this season. He's almost averaging a triple-double.
Just over 3 minutes. Gone by in this fourth quarter. Shot clock to 3. Bosch. Yes. Chris Bosch. Just on him right from the start. Faced double teams. He faced Mario Chalmers, who was in his face. And then when he wasn't there, LeBron James was there.
As well as Norris Cole, three-headed monster.
Bosch gets it back to Cole. Scooped up by Cole, challenging Davis, and scores!
How about the Knicks point guards thus far tonight? Baron Davis, Jeremy Lin, 1 of 13. 1 of 14 from the field.
Now the rebound for Haslem. Pattier, Wade on the follow. Timeout, New York.
Was to come out and frustrate and really get into Jeremy Lin. 1 of 7 shooting. Very long and tough night. And remember, Baron Davis, before the Jeremy Lin story, was supposed to be the savior at that point guard position when he came back from injury.
Casualty, as they said. Right after the lockout. Here's LeBron James. Yes, that's a two-pointer. He has 18 points. Miami dominant inside in the paint. They've outscored the Knicks 44-22. Second chance points, 21-13. Carmelo Anthony with a hard drive. 92-78. Miami with 6 minutes to play in the fourth.
Very simple offense. That's one-on-one basketball. I mean, what happened to all the ball movement for the Knicks? I know he made the shot and all, but it was a very difficult shot against 2 defenders.
Lin played by Chalmers. Chalmers has 4 fouls. Lin able to recover. Now guarded by Bosch. Lin going inside on Bosch.
And I want people to know that are watching this game, this is only one game for Jeremy Lin.
And it's picked off by Lin.
Nice pass.
Tyson Chandler with the finish. And it brings up the question, you might be thinking, well, why can't other teams do it the same way? Well, they don't have the same kind of players as Miami does. You're talking about some of the best defensive players in the game. So effective in doubling up and trapping as Chandler is able to stuff.
And you got the combination of Chalmers and Cole picking up full court, turning him, coming up with pressure and stealing the basketball. And then on the wing, what team have a LeBron James and a Dwayne Wade?
Bosch with a rainbow. Oh, he's been on fire. 21 points for Chris Bosch. With making the turn, but again played well by Chalmers. This is Carmelo Anthony of old, not able to hit. Holding the ball, doing some footwork, looking for
Too much holding. It's one pass with about 18 on the shot clock, and you go one-on-one.
James with the clock running down. Haslem. Yes. Udonis Haslem having another solid year, 9th season out of Florida. Takes charges, sets screens, rebounds, hits that medium range jump shot. Smith to the rim.
Nice move.
Chalmers had it knocked away. Good play by Smith, able to save. Lin pushing it. Pulls it up, finds Stoudemire, and he is fouled. NBA TV Cover the East-West All-Star Eastern time, Eastern to West, 61st All-Star game.
How excited are you to get up at 7 o'clock to get to that NBA practice on Saturday from our crack producer, Tom Heights, getting those up real early, make sure we're prepared. Right, Marv?
I did not hear 7 a.m. I know he had you out here early today. As Bosch was able to bank it home on a driving hook. Apparently, Tom does not trust your alarm clock.
Apparently. I was out here throwing the ball to Jeremy Lin.
Smith misfires on a 3. Here is Lin, way off, rebounded by James. Lin is now 1 of 9 from the field.
I think this is a blessing in disguise game for Jeremy Lin. Now everyone can somewhat calm down, and he can go to playing basketball. I mean, it was Jeremy Lin at a fever pitch.
Just under 2 minutes remaining in the game. Nice move by Smith to set it up for Carmelo Anthony. Miami's lead is now 10. Looking for their 8th win in a row and 11 of their last 12 to make it a record of 27-7.
A lot of those are double digits, if I'm not mistaken.
All 7 double digits. James, nice move. Rebounded by Chandler. And the Thunder playing the Lakers in the second of our doubleheader. Oh, the block. Carmelo Anthony stopped by Chris Bosh. Here's James. LeBron James puts it down. "20 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals for LeBron. They're on their feet here at American Airlines Arena. Wade with the crosser. Oh, Lin with the steal. Took it away from Wade. Wade shaken up again. And a double dribble is called on J.R. Smith.
Really on the same page and trusting one another offensively this season.
So Miami will go to 27-7 from among the best record in the NBA. Their best 34-game start in franchise history. Bosh, oh, does he have the touch? He's the high point man with 25 points. 8 straight wins, a season high. Overall, 11 wins the last 12 games. The last Miami loss at Orlando over 2 weeks ago. And Miami will make it 9 straight here at home. The Knicks drop to 17-18. And they have now lost 2 of the last 3 as they head to the All-Star break.
Well, Dwayne, all week long, I got the impression you guys were tired of Jeremy Lin questions. How much is that confirmed by tonight's performance?
Well, I mean, first of all, he's deserved, all the credit he's been given. We knew it was going to be a tough task guarding him in this hot pick and roll. Our point guards did a great job tonight. I mean, he's a good player, but we put a lot of pressure on him, and it was successful for us.
A month ago when you played the New York Knicks, he wasn't even on the scouting report. He didn't get into the game. How much did that change tonight?
Well, he was on the scouting report, and he was a big part of it. But we have more guys to think about. I mean, they got Amari, Carmelo, JR. They got so many guys. So this is a good team. They're only going to get better and better. We were just trying to continue to keep rolling. 8
straight wins, all by double digits. Is it a good time for the All-Star break?
It is. It is a good time for the break. As we told everybody in the huddle, let's play hard for these last 5 minutes, and y'all get to go on break. We got to go work. So it's a great time, and thanks to all our fans. We're going to enjoy this weekend.